What's up YouTube, my name is Yus and welcome to another tutorial. Today we got the super dope AFROBEAT pop type beat and there's some really cool chords which I just love, so I'm super hyped to show you guys. But before we start, make sure you subscribe down here, it would help me a lot getting recommended to other people, and make sure to leave a like, and let's get to the tutorial. So like always, first I'm gonna show you guys what we're working with and then I'm gonna explain how I made it. So that's what it sounds like. It's really got this really poppy Burnaboy type beat, in my opinion. So that's how I label it. So first of all, we're gonna start with the chords because they're pretty important in this track because they're pretty on the foreground. So what I did, I'm gonna put these back to where they were in the beginning. Is I flipped some top notes so to make it glue more together. So if you watch my last tutorial where I explained this, I always flip some notes between the triads if I'm using triads, and triads are chords that only have 3 notes. I'm flipping then octaves down or up to match the whole sequence so the notes are more closer to each other, and normally it sounds like this. But it was getting way too high for me, so I'll got all these notes, which I put an octave down, and as you can see, they're more in a row with the first 3 chords. And I'm gonna put my volume a bit down so I don't get any back noise in my microphone. So sorry if that's already been there. So this is a preset smooth jazz from Analog Lab, and yes, those are the chords. And to open up with, I got this bass going on. It's just the 808. Just for the introduction, you can already introduce the bass line, and as you can see, it has some spin downs, just to make it a bit more feel alive. So that's that, and then I got a vocal cut, which I got from a sample. I'm not sure if this is the full sample. Yeah, it is. So the first one is which I really liked. So I got that one cut out. As you can see, I'm gonna show you guys the effects I have on there. I have some EQing just for deleting some low end, some big reverb, and I put the dry down to make give a bigger room size. I put some delay on there, just on 4 notes, so it contains in the same beat BPM as the track, and some limiting to glue the peaks that were way too loud up, to glue them together to get some noise reduction. And let's see. Also the ones on the chords, which are the most important, is that I got some vintage verb on there. I put it on a 9080s because I just love that vintage plate, and some retro color and imaging, which is super important. Like the main chords in your track, image them, make them way more wider. You can see how wide they are. My CPU is not liking this like always, and it's just super important, and it gives a way more broader vibe to your track. It's super important. So then I got this fill to get introduced to the next verse. And we got the same vocal cuts down here, but I put some... Or didn't I? Yeah, I got some low pass filter on the vocals, so they are a bit more on the background instead of the foreground, because they're gonna come back in the chorus. So as you can see, the vocals are here. There's a low pass filter, and I'm automating it here to just to put it a bit more backwards. So next to that, I played some live guitar on my electric guitar. Sounds like this. And the main thing on there that does give this cool effect is where is it? Clean chorus. It's just a preset from Guitar Rig, and it's just in the background here. And this is what it really gives that poppy vibe. So it was also I say this a lot, it's super important to keep some space there for the artist to use it and to just fill in the blanks with their vocal and have like all the space to play with. So I don't want too much going on in those verse parts. And what do we have else? We have the beat, which is also super simple. I keep all my beats super simple. So we got the kick going on here. We got a low tom on the offbeat every second one. And I made a bongo loop. And as you can see, I played with the panning. It's pan to the left and pan to the right, as you can see. And I played with the velocity, and that's what it makes. It just turns it alive. It's super important. So if you got a very open spots between your beats and you want to fill them some percussion, just take one, play with the velocity and the panning, and it sounds amazing. So that's that. And I got the clap here, which is also super simple. And it's not playing. Super simple. So that's what's going on there, and then we get to the chorus. And the thing I did here is I added these kalimbas, so on really unpredictable spots, which are but still on beat. So it sounds like this. So this preset is, I think it's Contact, yeah. And it's just next to the guitars. This is also what it makes it really poppy, and those are just short chord hits with the marimba, and with the bass together sounds like this. And then we got the same beat as before, but we got some shakers from the Cashmere pack going on. And you really already catch that vibe. So I play the guitar with it too. And next to that, I put the vocal cuts an octave up, and now they sound like this. So the thing I did with these vocal cuts was I liked the first one so much that I loaded it up in Newtone, and Newtone is somewhere here. And I don't think they're still in there, but I wanted this lower, so I'm just gonna show it how I did it. Got the sample in there, centered it, and you can just play with the notes down here, so you can make it all a D sharp if you want. I'm just gonna show it. I'm not sure which note it were when I needed it. See, it's super. It comes in super handy with these vocal cuts. So I changed up the notes to fit to these chords, and now it sounds like this. And then basically I repeated that without shakers and the guitar to have like this post chorus, which I always do. So you can keep you just keep the energy from the chorus, but you can just put on another verse. And then we got like the slower part, some shakers and claps. And get back to the chorus and the post chorus. So for the because it's poppy, for the bridge I wanted to do some different instruments, but I want to keep it organic. So I got the piano from Keyscape, the Felicanis. So I'm gonna play it solo first. My CPU still doesn't like this. Also super simple, just following the chord progressions, and as you can see it has a bass note filled in. So I wanted to put in some more cool organic elements, so I played some bass guitar with that. Super simple also. And then together it sounds like this. And I filled some guitar with that, some shakers and some claps, and we got a bridge. And next up I added some kalimbas, shakers, claps, and just to build up back to the chorus. And then we just go back to the chorus like the previous and the post-chorus. And as outro I have these chords just repeated. And a volume automation downwards. So I hope you liked this project. My CPU didn't like this project, but I liked it. So I had a lot of fun making this one, and also have a lot of fun showing you guys. So if you liked the video, make sure you subscribe down here. It supports me a lot, and if you like the video, it helped me get recommended at other people. So make sure to do that, and I hope to see you guys next time.